Having a yard sale is a great way to clean up and make a few bucks at the same time, but how do you get the most out of your yard sale? Consumer Reports senior project editor Amanda Walker joins us this morning to talk us through the process. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Sure, my pleasure.
So when we're getting ready, when we're preparing for a yard sale, what do we need to do well before the sale?
Well, the first thing you want to do, of course, is gather all the things you want to sell so you can enlist the whole family to pile up the things that they no longer want or can't use and put them somewhere like in your basement or in your garage. And don't forget, you can even include broken items because a lot of people go to yard sales for replacement parts, particularly on appliances and electronics.
Now, you have 7 great tips here. The first one is to find out whether you need a permit or not for a sale.
Right, some towns do require it. Now, if you do, it's probably only a few dollars, $5, $10 or so. But you should call your town office just to make sure.
Yeah, you don't want to get in trouble. Now, it's one thing to have a yard sale, but it's another thing to advertise it and actually get people to come to it. So what's the best way to start advertising your yard sale?
You want to use social media is a great way, a great new way to get the word out there. There are a lot of websites that specifically cater to yard sale listings by region, so you can just Google those online. Craigslist has one, for example. And don't forget that good old calendar of events in your local paper. People do read that, so that's a great place too, and that's usually free. You just have to let them know more than a week in advance usually.
Now, this next tip really, was different for me because traditionally I'm a Saturday, Sunday yard sale kind of guy. But you're saying start the sale on Thursday or Friday?
Yeah, if you can, start on Thursday or Friday because you'll have less competition. And you want to start really early. Get your coffee brewing early and get out there because if you can start at, say, 6 or 7 anyway o'clock, you'll get people driving their kids to school or going on their way to work that can just stop by. So you get a bigger crowd.
Now, in my closet, I have a bunch of those stickers with little price tags on them, $1, $5. But you say don't mark any of your merchandise. Now, why is that?
Isn't that great? Because that's one of the biggest pains is thinking about what you should price things and you want to make a really reasonable price. But all the experts we talked to said you'll actually make more money if you don't price anything. You just ask people in whatever way you feel comfortable what's your best offer. And we've heard lots of different stories of people that, for example, there was a woman who had a dinette set, a table and 4 chairs. She was going to price it about $100 but decided not to. Somebody said, I only have $500 in my pocket. That's the best I can do. And she felt so guilty. She took 4.
What a steal.
We heard story after story like that. Yeah, so you might actually make more money if you just don't price anything.
And if you want to make more money, you can be friendly and welcoming, but at the same time, you need to think about security too.
Yeah, that's really important. And, make sure all the other doors are locked all around your house, especially ones that you can't see, just in case. And it's a good idea, too, to keep your money on you and a cell phone as well. And if you cannot take big bills, that's a great thing, too, particularly from people you don't know. We have heard tales that sometimes people try and pass counterfeit bills at yard sales. So try and just take small bills if possible.
My tip is to always make change and have a lot of ones, too, so you can always make change for everybody.
Exactly.
Amanda,
that's right. Have that ahead of time.
Thank you so much for your tips. It was really a pleasure talking to you today. Yard sales, it's my favorite time of the year.
Great. Take care.
And for more information, you can always head to our website, mymassappeal.com, later today.